Hello, Year 5. This is Mr. Lennon here, and I've been sent lots and lots of photos from your second photo challenge that I set for you. So many photos, actually. Some of you sent like 5 pictures in, and they're absolutely brilliant, all of them, but I don't have time to go through everyone, so I've only chosen one from everyone. If you said you wanted this one to be chosen, that's the one that I've gone for. But as you can see, the task I sent you was photos from above, and the first person we have is Alex, who's clearly got a picture from above, lying in the grass, face up, which means the camera must be looking down. So that's perfect way to start. And you can see he's got a bit of long hair, but then again, lots of us have got long hair as well. Now we've got Clemmy's picture. Now I was a bit confused by this one, but in a good way. Like, I didn't know if this was a seat or if this was like an old lady sitting down. Like, is this all placed there for the photo? Can you see? I think I can draw on this as well. Yes, I can. Hold on. So this all here. I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure, like, what it is. But it's like, I think it's a cushion on a seat with like a shawl or a big scarf over it. But it's really kind of mysterious. It makes you wonder: is there anyone sitting there? Can anyone hear the person who's taking the photo? If there is someone there, I love it. And it's looking out of a top window, because of course from above doesn't mean you have to be down close. You can be up really high looking down. So really nice. Thank you very much to Clemmy. This next one is from Ella, and I love the light on this, Ella. See this lovely, lovely light over here. Let me get that drawing tool again so you can see all this light around those leaves. Isn't that just absolutely perfect? Perfect amount. It's kind of like the light is coming through the trees. You see this line down here? That light is coming through the trees, and that's beautiful. It's like a branch of an apple tree falling down. I mean, I think they're apples. They look like apples to me, but they look like super, super tasty apples if they are. So really, really nice light in this, lovely colours, and again from above. So thank you very much to Ella. And I really like this one from Ellie, because I think it looks like possibly your Shakespeare play. I'm not too sure, but it's something I definitely didn't see. And you can take a photo of a photo. There's no problem with that. You've chosen something that's got lots of colours. That means that clearly means something to you. So thank you very much as well. And next we've got Eva. Now, when I saw this, I was like, are they crisp packets? And then I saw Wotsits, and I saw Dorito, and I said, they are crisp packets. So first, it is absolutely amazingly colourful. And it's arranged beautifully. And I wondered, did you arrange this just for the photo? What I mean by arrange it, you set all these out. Did you eat all these crisps just for a photo? Or is this over a long period of time? Either way, it's clearly taken a lot of effort to fold all those crisp packets into triangles and then to arrange them in this absolutely lovely arrangement for a photo. And directly from above, thank you very much to Eva. And now, we have Evie, who sent quite a few photos. But this is my favourite because it was from above, but the camera has gone inside this bush or this plant. I like the fact that it's gone right inside of it. Lovely colours here, and you see they've got these lines. Let me get that pencil tool again. Oh, there it is. I love that line of that. I love this line. Whoop, not that one. Not that one. This line I'm going to draw now down here by the branch. See, you kind of wonder where these lines are going, and this one over here. That's kind of called leading lines. You're following the lines and seeing where they go. We might do a project, a little competition challenge about leading lines soon. Thank you very much. And now we've got Flynn. And Flynn, I think it's a glass of water in the garden. But I love the shadow down here. And I love the fact that it's kind of, the water has got like ice inside of it. But it kind of looks like only half. It kind of looks like only this part has got the ice. Whoa, speech bubble. And then the rest of it is just the water. So like the ice is on one side. But you kind of see what the water and the ice does to light. You've got like bright bits down here, and you can see the reflections, and it's really, really nice. So I think someone else sent a picture of a glass from above. I can't remember who, but a lovely picture from above from Flynn. Thank you very much. Freya, I love this one. Freya sent loads, but this one, I don't know what they are, these bugs. I have absolutely no idea, and I didn't know you could get that many on one flower at once. That's incredible shot. That'd be a fantastic macro. That is a lovely macro shot as well, from Freya. But again, you have to tell me what these bugs are. They're kind of scary looking. Just the fact that there's so many of them. If it was one, but there's so many. I've never seen that many on one flower before. That's amazing. Thank you very much. Amy's gone from a picture above, again, on a second floor looking down. I like this one because you get to see what tiles look like from above. Even though they're all kind of, when you're walking along, they look all the same. But then actually, when you're looking above, you can see they're actually different colours. You see how this one here is actually kind of similar to the one over here as well. And you won't really see that if you're just walking along. But if you come from above, you get to see the contrast of the tiles a little bit more. So thank you very much to Imi for that. We've got Lackey, and I think this one's in it. Oh, where's he gone? There we go. That's Lackey's there. I think this is climbing a tree, which is a good place to go if you want to get a picture from above. So thank you very much to Lackey for one climbing a tree. Is that your... Oh, we shouldn't use the scroll wheel. Is that your knee there? I'm not sure. But please be careful if you're climbing at really high places to get photos. But the next challenge will be a bit more down to earth, I think. But thank you very much, Lackey. A nice picture climbing from above reminds me of when I was, I suppose, climbing trees, actually, when I was your age. I'm going on now. I'm going on a bit. Anyway, next one. We've got photography. Pick this one. I have chosen this one, Layla, because you said pick this one. And I saw other pictures as well, which are loads of them. Really, really, really nice. But I chose this one just because it says pick this one on it. And I like this one as well because, as you can see, you've got the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue. You've got this rainbow. So you've clearly taken the time to arrange the books in a way that you can see all the colours, because obviously if they're all just stacked on top of each other, you can't see the different colours. You just see the top one. But if you just spread them out just a tiny, tiny bit, you get to see all the colours of the books. So perfect arrangement. Thank you very much to Layla. Lawrence's one I really liked because, well, it fills the picture. You've got the whole box. Let me get that tool again so you can see. You've got the box is filling the picture. There you go. And it's from above. It's a Lego box. It's super colourful. It's even nostalgic for me. I wonder, have you been doing this, like doing lots of Lego, building lots of Lego while you're at home? Because that's something very creative to do. Looks really cool. Thank you very much to Lawrence. And next we have Lily's. Now Lily's is a lovely fruit bowl, but it's kind of like there's an effect on this. I think it's called a soft focus, where everything's kind of like shiny but kind of blurry at the same time. But it really, really works with all the fruit, and the bananas on the top of the fruit. It's just perfect. You can see you've got something in the middle. So then you get that pen again. You've got whoosh, this in the middle. And then you've got all the other fruits on the outside. So when you're looking at the bowl from the side, you don't see that. But you've got the yellow in the middle, then all the other colours on the outside. Really, really nicely arranged. Thank you very much, Lily. Lucas sent quite a few in as well, and all of them were really, really nice. And I had a really hard time choosing which one was my favourite, but I've gone for this one. And maybe you can probably tell why, Luca. But if I'm going to get that pen tool, you've got you've got all these colours here, all these lovely colours, and you get to see more of them because you're above. Obviously, if you're looking at something from this angle, just the one side, you don't get to see all the colours. You don't get to see all the colours from this side over here. But if you're looking from above, then you get to see everything. So I love that fact. But then I like the fact that you took this outside, because obviously these are pens, they belong, kind of indoors. But you've got them outside, and when you've got things outside, what you get is the lovely shadow of the sun. So you kind of made like a building, almost like a skyscraper, and there's the shadow of the skyscraper in the grass. So you got multicolours, one dark shadow, and all the green on the outside. So I really like that photo for that reasons. Thank you very much to Luca. We had a few people send in pictures of pets, and this is the first one I saw from Maddock. Really, really nice. Right above, you can see the decking is lovely and straight. I love the fact, let me get that pen again. There it is. All the decking is all these lines perfectly across and diagonally. And then right in the middle, you've got the cute dog. Excellent. Thank you very much, Maddock. Martha's lovely arrangement again. I mean, people are spending a lot of time arranging these pens in absolute, colour order. But you can see how nice it, just by arranging things and taking the time. Look what it does. You've got a lovely photo there. All the colours. And then I think, is that an owl? It must be an owl. A crochet of an owl in the middle. But it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you very much, Samantha. Another one above from Neve. So these are little Russian dolls, which are, so basically this one is inside that one, and that one's inside that one, and that one's inside that one. But obviously Neve has taken them all out. And they look great because they're super, super colourful things. But actually, you get to see they have different colour heads, as you can see. When you take them out, they've got different colour heads. And there's the base in there. And then another thing I liked was the place you've put them on. You've put them on something that's got a bit of colour. And it's kind of, the pairs are almost pointing in different directions. So you've got this pair pointing this way. Whoa, I didn't even mean to draw an arrow. It's done an automatic. Wow, look at that. It automatically knows I'm drawing an arrow. So wow, that's pretty clever. I didn't know I could do that. That's great. So this pair is kind of pointing that way. This pair is kind of pointing that way. It's kind of like going around. That one should be the way around. Like, I can even turn this around. That pair is going this way. Almost like a going round in a shape, around the arrangement in the middle. So again, really, really nice from Neve and perfectly from above. Oscar sent another picture in, but I prefer this one because it's inside something. You've put the camera inside something from above, and I think it's a lamp. And I think, I'm going to get that pen again, I think that's a bulb. I think this is a lampshade. But I love the fact, what I love about this one is where you've placed things. So that rule of thirds I was talking about last time, you see, you split things into thirds. And I'm just going to do a real quick rule of thirds now. So you see this here. This is on that rule of thirds. It's on that third line just there. That was a very nice rule of thirds I've just drawn. And you really have to kind of think when you're looking at something like this. Like, are you in a tunnel? Or are you, where are you? Are you inside, like, a tube? I think it's inside a lampshade. And it's perfectly from above. Thank you very, very much to Oscar. And another Oscar. There he is. This Oscar decided he's too cool to wear the sunglasses. He's going to put the sunglasses on the floor and take a picture of them. And that way you actually get the reflection as well. You get something really cool like a reflection. But you kind of get this interesting, it's like the grass is wearing the sunglasses, and the grass is looking too cool today. So lovely, Oscar. A really nice picture from above. Thank you very much. Another pet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I don't know who this is. You have to tell me who is this. What's the name of this lovely dog? And they're so good on camera. Both dogs so far seem to really, really interested in the camera. But this is really, really nice. You can right above it, and you're taking the photo, and the dog's looking straight up. So thank you very much to Owen. Thank you very much. Ryan's decided to go kind of like a macro photo as well, because you've got this is really close to the camera, and this here is really, really close to the camera. You've gone right in to the wine bottles with the camera. So it's kind of like a macro photo, a macro and from above. So yeah, really, really nice. I just hope that, Ryan, you didn't have any of these bottles. Anyway, Safa, I sent a picture of an apple, but this apple it's got texture. It's kind of wrinkly, There's a really lot of detail in this apple. And it's not one color as well. You've got different. You see that there? You've got yellow. Then you got yellow. Then you got more yellow. I really like this apple. It's just a good apple to take a photo of. This, you could take a photo of just this, and it's super interesting because there's so much going on. There's always lines. There's the red and there's the white and there's the yellow, and it's directly from above. So a perfect photo. Thank you very much, Safa. And Sam's taking a picture of, I assume they're his trainers, but is it 3 different pairs or 4 different pairs? But what Sam did is he didn't put the pairs together. So you've got this shoe here, goes with this shoe over, but you didn't put them together in pairs. You split them up. And this one goes with that one, and that one goes with that one. So in between each shoe, there's the other 2. So you got 1, 2, then the blue. You see, and you got this one black, and you got 1, 2, then the black one. And it makes it kind of look a bit more like some sort of dial, or even like a sun. You've got the different rays coming out. I don't know what this is in the middle, but very, 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 very nicely arranged from Sam and straight from above. Thank you very much. And Sanya's got, I think you sent 3 pictures in Sanya, but I chose this one out of the ones that you sent because it's, I think, the nicest arranged. You've decided to kind of squeeze everything in, but they're really kind of nice. You see this calendar fits in nicely at the top, and then this fits in nicely there, that fits in the gap there, Trinidad and Tobago fits in there, you've got this little shoe there, everything kind of fits in just nicely into the picture, and directly from above on the table, just like I asked. Thank you very much, Sanya. And when I saw Seb's picture here, I was like, I've seen this picture before, because millions of people every day see this. They see their coffee nearly finished on their desk, and they see the keyboard from above. I mean, when I say millions, I mean millions of people have a keyboard in front of them and a coffee on the table, and they will see this particular thing from above every single day. So that's why I really like this photo from Seb. Thank you very much, Seb. Another Seb we have inside a flower. Again, there's lots of photos from the above challenge, which are really, really good macro photos as well. And I really like this one because you've got this right in the very, very center. You've got this right in the center, and the line coming down here, and the lines coming out to the side, and this one there, and this one there. That's what I really love about the photo is how close you've gone in with the camera. And again, nicely done from above. Thank you very much to Seb. And Soraya's is a family photo, and this is, if you want to become a photographer, you need to keep, taking photos and practice different things. And this is a lovely family picture, Soraya. You should be very proud of this. Clearly enjoying your time out in the garden. Thank you very much, Soraya. Straight from above. Lovely. Susanna took a few pictures, but I chose this one as my favorite because there was one with some flowers, but I chose this one, Susanna, because when you take this picture of a guitar from above, I was assuming, if you're going to take a picture of a guitar from above, you might want to put it down on a table so you can see the whole thing. But there's different ways of taking pictures of different things. And this, you've taken a picture of the neck of the guitar. So the neck is this. And this piece here is much smaller. Whoa, I didn't know I could move that around. Is much smaller than the rest of it down here. But because you're from above, it makes it look like this bit is bigger. Okay? So it kind of distorts your perspective. And then the next thing I loved about it was the lines going down. So because you're above, you see these lines disappearing to the floor. Down they go. But I love the flower picture you sent as well, Susanna. Thank you very much. Tamsin, I don't know what food this is, but it looks very, very, very tasty. I can't remember the name. Some sort of, is it like a, I don't know, like a squidgy, meringue kind of thing. Don't know the name, but on a cake, is it? Oh, when we go back to that, is that on a cake? But it made me hungry as soon as I saw it. And again, these are another lovely macro photos, because I can tell the camera's really, really close, and this looks like a chocolate cake underneath. But what's brilliant about this is you're filling the frame. So the entire, let me get that pen again. The whole picture, all of this, all the way around, is these things here. You haven't gone far away, and maybe we can see them. It's the whole thing really, really, really close. So that's really, really nice. And directly from above. Thank you very much, Tamsin. Now, Tom had a few lovely pictures. One of a tortoise, which I really liked, because I saw that in the macro photos as well. But I chose this one as my favourite, Thomas, because I didn't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It's like, I thought it was a bottle. Then I thought it was a plant. And I'm still not sure what it is, because I don't think plants have perfect circles like that inside them. I may be wrong, but I don't think they have a perfect circle in them, something like that. But the fact that I saw these little dots as well, I see these little dots around the place. You sometimes get them in little plants. But whatever it is, the camera's inside it and straight from above looking down. So I don't know what it is, but I love it. It's very, very green, isn't it? It's very, 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 very green. So I'm thinking it could be a bottle, could be a plant, could be anything. But thank you very much, Tom D. Lovely picture. Next, we've got Thomas Marsh. And this is, I think, Tom, a trilobite. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a trilobite. Something very, very old. Very, 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 very old. And straight from above, because if you want to look at fossils, if you get them from the side, you're not going to see much, because lots of the time fossils are kind of flat. But if you look at them from above, then you get all the detail, and that's where you see, this is all the detail of these ridges. You see, Absolutely great. And I like where you've put it. You've cut it on kind of a grey and sort of black carpet, actually more of a grey and white carpet. And the actual thing you're taking a photo of is grey and white. It's not a black and white picture, but you've put something where it kind of looks like it kind of belongs. Something black and white, grey and white. Thanks, Tom Marsh. That was a lovely picture. And this is from Tom S. And you sent a few nice pictures in as well. But again, I chose this picture because, well, how can I not choose it? There's two cats, not one, there's two. And it's directly from above. And they're both just having a little snooze together. And you haven't disturbed them. So this is a lovely picture, Tom. Thank you very much indeed. Wilf's got a lovely macro picture as well, but it's from above. I don't know the name of this insect. You'll have to enlighten me on that. But really, really nice. Nice focus there on the plant from Wilf. And, let me get the pen. There it is. You'll have to tell me what this is here. I can't quite tell. But it's not easy to take these photos at all, because these can move away very, very quickly, and then getting as close as possible. Sometimes you have to worry about the wind. The wind can ruin the photo by blowing the plant, and it scares the insect away. So not easy to take a photo of this, and especially from above. Usually, plants are kind of better slightly from the side, but from above, very, very difficult. Thank you very much, Wilf. And next we have, this is getting a long video now, we try and, we're nearly at the end. We have Will, and I love that this picture, Will, because you've got the white kind of table or white background, and you've got the red, the real strong contrast from that red. But my favourite thing actually about this is the fact that the yogurt pots are almost pointing. See, this one's kind of pointing that way, this one's pointing that way, this one's pointing that way. Then you have a circle, then you have an oval. You see how you kind of making, kind of like an abstract art piece. You've got like a pointy arrow, and a pointy arrow, and a pointy arrow, an oval, and a round, and then the white background around it. I really, really like that, because you wouldn't eat your breakfast with 3 yogurt pots facing this way, and then a bowl above this one, a bowl down there. You'd have one yogurt pot and one thing, but you've arranged it for the photo. So really, really, really lovely. Thank you very much. I'm going to go next to, and this is another one from Freya, and I included this one because I wasn't sure, I still don't know what this is. It's really, really confusing me. I can tell that maybe that's some sort of like leaves on a pond, like some lily, and then I thought maybe these are like reflections down here, and then I thought maybe I'm looking into the water, and this is underneath the water, and then I saw of this, and I thought, I don't know if this is an effect after the photo's taken. Is this some weird effect that, I don't know, the light just and the flash just did to the camera? I don't know. And then I thought maybe you photoshopped or you've edited that in. And then, but I noticed, hold on, it's up there as well. And these weird things are up there. And then they're over there. And I thought, wow, I don't know how you've done that. Look, they're everywhere. But it's a really cool photo. So I included this because I don't know. Like, I looked at it and I thought, let me go back to that. I don't know if I'm looking through the water. This is what you do when you look at things from above. You see things from a different perspective. You just can't quite tell what's going on. I think it's through the water because when you look at things through the water, this happens. I'm going to show you. Around the edges, around here, when there's something on the water, it bends the water around it. So things underneath the water look slightly odd and kind of warped in a bit. So if it is on the water, it's absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much. Before we go to that one, I'm going to go on to Zoe's one. I'm going to come back to the other one. So this one here from Zoe, I think you sent another one in, Zoe, but I chose this one because it's birthday cards. I thought, that's interesting. I love this birthday card. Let me show. Whoop, let me get that pen. I love this birthday card up here. That is a brilliant birthday. How am I doing this with these shapes? I didn't even know I could do that. But anyway, I love this birthday card. And then I saw another birthday card, and then I saw the cake. So I thought maybe someone's had a birthday recently. I thought, well, how does someone, is it difficult to have a birthday, when we're in lockdown, lots of people are at home and you can't really go out and celebrate it. So I thought this is a really nice thing to show, maybe people are still getting birthday, you're still getting birthday cards, even though you can't celebrate your birthday as much as you'd like to. So thank you very much to Zoe for that one. But I've chosen this one as the last picture. This is from Layla. because, well, it's really nice and close macro, but what it does is it shows us the next challenge, which is challenge number 3. And challenge number 3 will be food. That's right, food. So things you eat, I guess things you drink as well. And this can be food on the table, this can be food in the oven, this can be food that's cooked, food that's uncooked, a delivery food, any sort of food. This can be food inside, this can be food outside, this can be food on the tree, you know? This can be maybe even like an insect, you know, and something that's going to eat the insect, any sort of like food. It could be a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And there's lots of different ways of taking pictures of food because people have been taking pictures of them already as part of the macro challenge and as part of the above, which is what you can see here. This is a macro and above because this pasta looks massive and the focus is, whoo, that's where the camera's focused because you're so close. So I can tell like a good macro picture when you know there's one bit that's in focus and there's loads that's out of focus. And this bit, the camera's gone right into the pasta and it's got this bit up here, nicely in focus. But you don't have to do pasta for the challenges. Any sort of food. It doesn't have to be from above. You don't have to have the camera as close. You can have the camera really far away. It could be people eating food, you know? But it has to be something to do with food, okay? So that's my review of all your lovely photos from the above challenge. There were so many, and lots of people sent more than one, and I had a really hard time choosing which is my favourite, but some of them are absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating in that challenge. So as I've said, your next challenge is food, and there's different ways of doing this, and you can, of course, incorporate the macro and above techniques into doing that, or you can do different random things. It's up to you. So that concludes Mr. Len's photo review of challenge number 2. Thank you very much, 5HB, and hopefully see you all very soon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.